Hello everyone, I welcome you all to a new episode of Last Days of School. Now, wait, what? Oh good, yeah, good. Now, what will we pick? Guess? On one hand, a romance could be nice, but Sari was a bit uncomfortable, but this could help her soothe her. You know, fuck it. Okay, how about this one? It's a romance where two people are really different, but end up bonding over something they both have in common. It's got a slow pace, but it's really sweet. Kind of one of those feel-good stories that hit you in the heart. Okay, yeah, she lights up. Good choice. The moment I finish, I see her eyes light up and she leans forward with a hopeful expression on her face. That sounds perfect, she exclaims, practically glowing. I love romance movies. They always make me feel all warm inside, especially when it's about people who find something unexpected with each other. Her smile is infectious, and she looks at me with all the excitement she's trying to contain. Let's watch that one, please. I can't help but laugh softly. Alright. Why is the music so loud? Audio? I think it's a bit down. We're watching it. Yay! Thank you so much! As the movie plays on, I can't help but glance over at Sarah every now and then. She's quiet, unusually so, and I can't tell if she's actually watching or just lost it down. She looks fucking dreadful. Bloody hell. Somewhere around the halfway point, I feel her lean into me. Her head gently rests on my shoulder. I tense up for a moment, but she doesn't seem to notice. Or maybe she just doesn't care. A comfortable silence settles over us. But it doesn't take long before I hear her let out a soft, almost defeated sigh. You okay? I whisper out, wanting to break the moment, but worried about the look on her face. She doesn't respond right away, just hesitates before mumbling. I just wanted to help you, but I couldn't even do that right. My chest tightens at how small her voice sounds. Sorry. I started, unsure of how to put my thoughts into words. She shifts, pulling her knees up to her chest. If I can't do something as simple as cooking, what good am I? The vulnerability in her tone gets deep. I can't just let her sit there thinking that way. I swallow hard, trying to think of the right thing to say. The last thing I want is her to think she's useless, especially after everything she's done for me. Sorry, you don't have to push herself so hard to take care of me. Just you being here with me already makes me feel better. She doesn't respond right away, her eyes fixed on the screen without really seeing it. But I wanted to do something for you, something that would really make you feel better. I thought if I could cook for you, I'd just show how much I care, but instead I just made a mess of everything. Her voice wavers, and I notice her wiping at her eyes, trying to hold back tears. I nearly burnt your house down. I place a hand on her shoulder, giving her a comforting squeeze. Hey, that doesn't matter. Stuff like that can happen to anyone. You don't mean for it to happen, and in the end, nothing bad happened. And besides, you're way more important to me than some fancy meal. You know that, right? She sniffles, a shaky smile tongue under her lips. I wanted to make you happy. Why did you make me happy, Sarah? Every time you smile and laugh, or you show up and you're yourself. You have to force yourself to be good at everything. Just being here is enough. She glances up at me, her expression softening just a bit. Yes, MC, yes. Keep going. You really mean that? I now give her shoulder another gentle squeeze. Of course I do. I just want you to be, well, you. She leans into me a little more, her head resting against my shoulder again. You're too nice to me, you know that? Maybe, but you deserve it. She doesn't respond, but I feel her relax against me, her breathing evening out as the movie continues to play in the background. Maybe she's not completely convinced, but at least I managed to ease some of the guilt she's carrying. But now, I'm just glad she's here with me. Time passes without me really noticing. Sari seems calmer now, more at ease. I can feel the tension from her slowly fading away. After everything, it's a relief to see her finally relax. When it hits me, she's really relaxed, as in completely out. I glance down, sure enough, Sari's leaning against me, her eyes close softly, breathing slow and steady. A tiny smile plays on her lips, and I can't help but feel my own smile forming just watching her. She looks peaceful, adorable even. There's this warmth that spreads through my chest like something I've been holding back is finally breaking free. I don't know why I never saw it before. I guess I was too focused on chasing some vague idea of a girlfriend, like it was just about having someone. But being with Sarah, seeing her like this, is different. It's always been different with her, and now I notice. I think back to all those mornings she'd wait for me at the street corner, half awake but still smiling. She'd grumble about being late every day, but never change anything. The way she'd light up when I'd sneak her favorite snacks into the bag without saying a word. When the times she'd laugh at my dumb jokes, acting like they were the funniest thing in the world. It's like every little moment with her has been building up to this, and I'm just too blind to see it. I always wanted to protect that smile, to keep that brightness alive. And when she hides how she's feeling, I know her well enough to see through it. I know she doesn't want to be a burden, but she could never be that to me. And that's what makes Sayori so special. She makes me want to be better, take care of her, just like she's always tried to take care of me. I brush her stray hair away from her face, careful not to wake her. She shifts slightly, nuzzling against my shoulder, and my heart skips a beat. This, this is where I'm meant to be. I don't need to chase anyone else or prove anything. I just want to be here with her, making sure she never has to face anything alone. Or do anything to keep seeing that smile. To make sure she's happy, whatever it takes. I'm going to be there for her. Oh. The movie's credits are rolling. I can barely keep my eyes open. Sari's still leaning on me, her breath slow and steady as she sleeps. I take a quick glance at her face. Not to say how peaceful she looks, so calm and serene. It's nice, but I know I can't stay here all night. She needs to be comfortable. I need to rest too. I slowly shift, trying not to wake her. I don't want to disturb her, not when she's so relaxed. I gently slide my arm around her. Doesn't stir her, she's still resting against me. I stand quietly, laying her down on the bed. I glance over at her one last time, checking to see if she's still asleep. Her face looks so peaceful, so at ease. She realized something special. I gently lift her, cradling her in my arms. Her body is warm and light against me, and I almost want to just stay here like this forever. Why now I can't. Carefully I pull her up the bed, her head resting against the pillow now. I pull the blanket over her, tucking it around her body. My fingers brush her hair back, like a strand behind her ear. I turn ready to make my way out of the room. The quiet creaks of the floor about it. Beneath my feet are the only sound that fills the room, but then, crack. The floor gives out a loud noise under my step and I freeze. Sari shifts slightly and her eyes flutter open just enough to see me standing near the door. She stirs her voice soft and barely above whisper. Atazoth. I stop in my tracks immediately, unsure what to do. I turn back towards her, but her next words pull at something deep inside me. Please, don't leave. She sounds so small, so vulnerable, and my chest tightens at the sound of her voice. She continues, her words barely audible but clear. I don't want to be alone. I stand there, hesitating. My heart beats a little faster as I try to process everything. I want to argue with her. Not now. She's already been through so much today. I can't leave her like this. I take a deep breath and with a quiet sigh walk back to the bed. I sit down carefully, trying not to disturb her too much. She still looks at me with those tired, wide eyes, and it hits me again just how much she really needs me right now. I don't say anything, not trusting myself to speak. I just lay down beside her, pulling up the blanket up a little higher for the both of us. At first I feel a little uneasy, laying in bed next to Sadie, this close. It feels strange, especially with everything that's happened. But then as I try to settle in, she shifts slightly, laying her arm around me and pulling me closer to her. Thank you, Atazoth. She whispers into my ear, with a voice nearly drowning in the room's silence. I can't help but smile. Even if it's a small one, something about the way she holds on to me feels natural, comforting. Like she's not only seeking comfort, but offering it too. I relax into the bed a bit more, my nerves calming. I feel her warmth against me, and before I know it, my eyes start to close. The state I follow breathing is stupid. Maybe this is right where I'm supposed to be. I let a quiet yawn, my eyelids heavy. I don't think much more before the sleep finally takes over. The sound of her soft breathing, lulling me into a deep, peaceful rest. As I slowly wake up more, yesterday's events start piecing themselves together in my head. I remember Sarah showing up at my door, the cocaine incident, and then I blink a few times twice and the pounding in my head is gone. My body still feels a bit sore, but it's nowhere near as bad as it was yesterday. Actually, I feel surprisingly okay. Just having Sarah around didn't help me recover that much. I glance down and realize Sarah's still curled up next to me, her head resting on my arm. I can feel her steady, gentle breathing against my shoulder. At some point during the night, she must have shifted closer. It's kind of peculiar. I mean, we haven't done this since we were kids, but when we were failing asleep during one of our movie nights was just a regular thing. It feels both familiar. I cannot speak, familiar, and foreign all at once. But honestly, I don't mind having her here. It just feels right. I can't help but smile a little, careful not to move too much and risk waking her. I glance at my clock on the nightstand, realizing that a jolted will have to get up soon, or will be late. The thought of rushing around doesn't seem so appealing right now, and I say gently, my voice soft as a whisper, Hey, we should get out of bed, we're gonna be late. Sarah stares around, her eyes fluttering open, still groggy. She mumbles something Korean before looking up at me with a sleepy frown. 5 minutes, you meanie? I can't help but smile at how adorable she looks. The messy hair is sticking out in all directions. When still pulling away, she shifts closer to me, her arms slowly wrap around me in a warm embrace. My heart skips a beat and I freeze for a second, just letting the moment sink in. I can't bring myself to move. I brush a hand through her hair, soothing her with a gentle motion. Alright, 5 more minutes, but that's it. I say quietly, already sinking into the peaceful feelings overwhelming me. Sarah hugs me tighter, her face resting against my chest. I let the moment stretch on. For now, time doesn't matter. I'm content just being here with her. I gently pull myself out of Sarah's embrace and stretch my arms above my head. Let out a small yawn. As I stand up, I glance back down at her. Where are you going? I pause for a second, not wanting to leave just yet, but knowing we can't stay in bed any longer. I'm going downstairs to make breakfast. Sarah, now full awake, slowly sits on the bed and looks up at me. 5 more minutes, Meanie. I check like that, but it's already time to get up. I give her yet another gentle nudge. I already had 5 minutes, Sarah. We really need to get going. She groans playfully, rubbing her eyes as she slowly sits up, looking a bit dazed. I can't help but feel a little warmth in my chest as I watch her get up. Fine, I'll get ready and be down in a minute. And after she gets ready, I head out the door and towards the stairs, looking forward to the quiet moments of making breakfast before the day fully starts. A quick breakfast is all we need for now. I pull out the toaster, slot in some bread, and start it up. I'll wait, I grab a couple of plates from the cupboard, set in the table for us. Not long after, I hear the soft sound of footsteps behind me. Sarah enters the kitchen, rub her eyes sleepily. I turn around and smile. Toast okay for the breakfast? She stretches, then nods with a small smile. Yeah, that's okay. I finish setting the table, laying out everything for us at the toaster. As the toaster pops up, I grab the golden brown slice and place them on the plates, handing one to Sarah. Wait, it's just plain toast? Nothing else? We sit down, the moment calm. Not even some spread? As I take a bite of my toast, I enter Sarah, glance over at the scorched pencil lying in the sink, her expression faltering. It's clear she's not fully through what happened yesterday. I'm really sorry about what happened yesterday. I didn't mean to. I quickly cut her off with a soft smile and wanting to revisit it, the tension of the previous day. Let's not think about the bad that happened yesterday. Let's focus on all the good things that happened and are still going to happen instead, okay? She looks up at me, her eyes softening. She nods, a slight smile forming on her lips. It's a little uncertain. Yeah, I guess you're right. Why is it nighttime? We finished our breakfast and start getting ready to leave. As I reach for the door, I notice something that stops in my tracks. Sarah, you're not in your school uniform. She looks down at herself, seemed to just not realize it, and lets out a sheepish laugh. Oh, right, I didn't plan on staying the night, so I didn't bring it with me. Makes sense, guess that means we'll splitting by your place sooner. Yeah, I'll just change that real quick and we'll be good to go. Make our way to Sarah's house, walking side by side in comfortable silence. When we arrive, Sarah rings the door and steps inside, with me following right behind them. Alright, I'll just get changed real quick. Alright. I stand around and think much of it, until I notice Sarah looking at me with her raised eyebrows. You dumbass. We can wait outside, right? Oh, right, sorry. I quickly step back out, closing the door behind me, feeling my face heat up a little. Move, Atazoth. After a few minutes, Sarah calls me back inside. Alright, you can come in now. I step back in and Sarah saw it in her uniform, giving me a playful smirk. You look pretty silly just standing there. Yeah, I guess I just wasn't thinking. Her teasing goes right over my head as I take in how she looks. Atazoth? Huh? Oh yeah, ready to go? Yep. She grins and heads out the door and I follow behind, still trying to get my thoughts straight. After walking together through the school gates, Sarah and I reach the courtyard. The bustling of students around us reminds me of how normal things used to feel. It's nice in a way to be back in the swing of things. Guess I'll see you later, Sarah. Yeah, see you then. Take care of yourself, okay? Don't push yourself too much. I smile at her concern. It's funny how something as simple as a smile can make all the difference in the world right now. I'll be fine. See you soon. She waves as we start to walk in different directions. I feel a sense of calm, knowing she's alright. Knowing that I'm feeling better too. I continue my walk across the courtyard, heading towards my classroom. Before I can reach the door though, I spot Natsuki stay in front of it, arms crossed, her usual serious expression on her face. Hey, where were you yesterday? Sarah said you were out, but she didn't really say much more than that. Her tone is a bit sharper than usual, and I can tell she's concerned. Though she's trying to play it off as casual, I give a slight shrug trying to downplay. Yeah, I wasn't feeling too great. Aerofast spray, my head was buzzing like a construction site. But I'm good now. Nothing to worry about. As long as you're not giving us whatever you had, I guess it's fine. That's me. But, you should have come to if you were feeling that bad. Seriously, what were you thinking? Natsuki, like I said, I feel better now. Okay, idiot. Just don't overdo it, okay? If you collapse or anything, I won't drag you to the nurse's office. And give her a small reassuring smile. I know I will be hearing the same thing from a lot of people along the day, but for now Natsuki seems satisfied. Don't worry, I'll take it easy. A slight nod, Natsuki turns and heads towards her class, leaving me to make my way into the classroom. I'm sitting across from Sarah in the cafeteria. A light chocolate swaying my lips as she tells me another one of her goofy stories. It feels nice to be here, sharing a meal with her, and for the first 10 days, I'm starting to feel like myself again. I glance around, my eyes lighting on Danny as he walks into the cafeteria. He looks off, like something's weighing him down. He's walking slower than usual. He seems slightly pale, and it hits me. I immediately remember what happened 2 days ago. Or this time, I was just shut him down. He isn't really my friend, in the way that Sarah or the others are anyway, but as I see how acted. I have to apologize to him. Then to Sarah. Hey, sorry, I'll be right back. I need to talk to Danny real quick. She looks at me, raising an eyebrow, nods. Alright, just don't leave me here too long. I grab from the table and make my way to where Danny is now sitting. As I approach, straight come with the right first, but I'm not entirely sure what to say. Hey, doing okay? I looks up his face blank for a moment before it softens. Yeah, I'm fine. Just, had better days. At this pause, I am finally just let the water spot. Look, about 2 days ago, I know I kind of blew off. I was caught up in my own stuff and I immediately leave you hanging. I'm sorry about that. Danny shrugs, but there's a slight tension in his shoulders that says he's not quite as affected as he let down. It's whatever, man. No big deal. I frown, not entirely satisfied with it. Basically, I'm not going to get much more out of it, and so actually the conversation. Well, you had some questions you want to ask, right? I know I wasn't the best to talk to 2 days ago, but if you still want to ask, go ahead. No hesitates for a moment, his eyes flickering a little, then he's back in each other's eyes. Yeah, I wanted to ask about... No, there is no Natsuki, only Natsule. I thought maybe you could give me some tips on how to ask her out, but you didn't seem interested in helping, so I just went and asked her if she wanted to grab drinks or something sometime myself. Oh, well, that's a bold one, man. What motivated you to make that move? Then he looks down at his hand, clearly still thinking about it. Since I can remember, I've always been holding myself back, no matter what it was. I wouldn't tell myself that I would never make it or that I wasn't good enough. It just feels like the thing with Natsuki was the right decision, that I would never forgive myself for not doing it. So just her. Oh, okay. Respect for going through with it. How did it go? She turned me down. She said she wasn't interested. I know, it just made me feel like I messed up. I'm not even sure if I should have asked her in the first place. Guess my issue was wrong, I should keep it to myself, like I always say, from now on. I'm not trying to think of something useful to say. I don't have much to offer, but at least I can be straightforward with him. Yeah, Natsuki can be hard to reach. He's not exactly the type to show her hand easily, but honestly, don't let it get to you too much. Rejections happen. Doesn't mean she's not interested in you in other ways. Nice slowly nods, but his expression doesn't change. Maybe, but she was pretty clear she's not interested. I don't know. I felt like I put myself out there for nothing. Well, not nothing. I got a broken heart for trying. At this point, I have absolutely no idea what to say to him. But just had spoken to him more, this might have gone differently. I'm sorry for you, man. I have to get through this. It's always darkest before dawn. Thanks, I guess. Be seeing you around. Okay, just try not to overthink it too much, alright? With that, I turn and walk back towards my table while Sarah is still sitting. I can't help but think about how much the conversation weighed on Danny and how much more complex everything seems than just a small rejection. But for now, there's nothing else I can do. I sit down, the moment feeling a little lighter than before. Oh man, that sucks, dude. But it's not your fault. This class is finally over. I stretch my arms, trying to shake off the stiffness of sitting in one place for too long. As the teacher grabs her things, she clears her throat, catching everyone's attention. Alright, before you head off to your next class, I got some news. Next teacher, an unexpected personal matter to attend to, so I'll be resigning to other classes for the rest of the day. I can decide where you'd like to go, just make sure you're attending somewhere. The class starts murmuring with a mix of excitement and confusion. I can't but feel a little bit annoyed. Shuffling between classes sounds like hassle. But it's me. I can spend the rest of the school day with Sarah. A smile takes my ribs. That's definitely a better option. I slip my bag over my shoulder and out. Moving through the bustling halls, the students decide where they want to go. My first stop is Sarah's classroom, but when I peek inside, it's already empty. I frown, glancing out the corner. Maybe there is someone else at the moment. I make my way through the halls, checking a few nearby rooms just in case. Nothing. As I approach the courtyard, familiar voices drifting through the open doors. As the patrol swinging against the sunlight, a small group gather around the garden bed, and there she is. Staring kneeling down, carefully petting the soil around the small flower. She looks up at me and smiles at me, her whole face lighting up like the sun. Atazoth, what are you doing here? My next teacher had some sudden business to take care of, so they allowed us to decide where to go. I figured I'd find you. Sarah jumps to her feet, brushing the dirt off her knees. Really? That's awesome. We're just working on the school garden today since our lessons were kinda short. Isn't it pretty? I glance around at the flowers. The bright colors scatter among the fresh soil. It's actually kind of impressive how much effort they put into it. Yeah, it is. You guys did all this? Mm-hmm. We take care of it when we get a chance. It's nice to give the flowers some love and to have something to leave behind when we go. She beams clearly proud of their work. I can't help but smile back. So when have we been into gardening, by the way? She said softly giggles, wiping a bit of dirt from her cheek. There's a lot you don't know about me, Atazoth. I smirk at her teasing tone, but something about me makes me pause. I guess she's right, there's always been more to Sarah than meets the eye. I guess so, but it suits you, know? Always out here taking care of things and people. Her cheeks turn a light shade of pink, and she looks down at the flowers, twirling a small leaf between her fingers. Did I think so? Yeah, it just makes sense. Sarah flashes me a bright smile before looking over at the small short nearby. Oh, we should get you some gardening tools too. Come on! I like this. I like this animation. I respect it. Very nice. Love it. As she grabs my hand and pulls me along, practically bouncing with energy, we make our way to the shed, Sarah emerges around inside. And we'll see this discourse next time. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Please like, comment, subscribe. I love you all. And bye-bye. Mwah.